King Edward Point Research Station, situated on the north coast of South Georgia, managed by the South Georgia and South Sandwich Islands government and operated by the British Antarctic Survey, has recently announced an upgraded wharf. The £11 million project has been completed 3 weeks ahead of schedule and on budget, with the detailed design and construction being managed by civil engineering firm BAM Nuttall.
The project has taken 2.5 years, which again is no mean feat given the logistic challenge of everything to do with ships and building things in the water. So we're very pleased about that. BAM Nuttalls have been amazing, BAS team have been amazing in the whole project, and as you're probably aware, BAM have completed the Rotherham Wharf as well this season, a 2-year project on a much bigger project than ours, but no mean feat again, further south and with all those challenges. But we've shared logistics with them, which has made our project cheaper, and then I think all this bodes well for them coming to carry out work here in the Falklands on Fly Pass.
The day of completion was the 20th of May, which coincides with Shackleton Day, a public holiday in the picturesque sub-Antarctic island of South Georgia, to mark the day when British explorer Ernest Shackleton visited the islands in 1916. The upgrade now means that the administrative capital, King Edward Point, can now berth the British Antarctic Survey, the RRS Sir David Attenborough, as well as the fisheries patrol vessel, the MV Pharos.
The wharf itself is the entry point to the administrative centre, where we have scientists from the British Antarctic Survey, as well as government officers. And so it provides a safe berthing point from which we operate a number of government vessels as well, who move scientists around the territory, as well as a berthing point for the MV Pharos, but also HMS Wharf, as it is now, and HMS Protector, as and when it may arrive, and whatever other vessels may be coming into the harbour at Cumberland Bay in South Georgia.
The wharf had been commissioned and jointly funded by the Natural Environment Research Council, the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, and the Government of South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands, as well as the British Antarctic Survey. The islands are part of the Camla region, which looks after the conservation of Antarctic marine living resources, and the wharf can now allow further frontier research in the polar region.
It is for us, as I've sort of alluded to, hugely important that we enforce the protections of these waters, and the Pharos, a Byron marine vessel that operates for us, is a key component of that, and we want the crew to be safe and we want the operations to be safe. So it's really helpful in that regard. Beyond that, of course, there are many other vessels that come, and one can hold one's head up high when a vessel the size of the Sir David Attenborough can safely berth at KEP. We can hopefully, take a reasonable guess that whatever may come, we'll be able to deal with it, and that's great for such a small territory.
This milestone is also part of the £140 million Antarctic Infrastructure Modernisation Programme, forming part of the UK government's investment to transform the UK's Antarctic infrastructure. As for the Sir David Attenborough, the vessel is expected to arrive in South Georgia in the very near future.
We're hopeful that it will be in the 21-22 season. No fixed date on that, but that is what we're told. So watch this space.